Welcome back to our series on masturbation mistakes after 60. In part 1, we explored 3 common mistakes related to technique and intensity that can weaken sensitivity. Today, in part 2, we'll dive into 2 less talked about but equally critical mistakes related to how we connect with our bodies, starting with the disconnect between mind and body. Mistake number 4. Ignoring the mind-body connection. Turning pleasure into a lifeless act. This is when you're physically present, but your mind is somewhere else. Of all the mistakes we've discussed, this one is perhaps the most subtle and hardest to recognize, yet it has a deep, destructive power over the actual quality of pleasure and connection. It's that state where you are present, physically, but absent mentally during self-pleasure. Your mind might be wandering somewhere else, worrying about work, thinking about your to-do list, replaying the past, or even judging your own body, while your hands are going through the motions mechanically. This disconnect between mind and body transforms what could be a profound and enriching experience into a mechanical act, empty and soulless. Why is this lack of connection especially concerning after 60? Sexual pleasure isn't simply a physical reaction of the genitals. It's a holistic experience involving your emotional state, your mental state, and the presence of your mind. The brain plays a central role in processing sensory signals, releasing feel-good hormones like oxytocin and endorphins, and creating the subjective feeling of pleasure. When the mind isn't truly engaged, not paying attention to what's happening in the body, this entire process is weakened. After 60, we might face more factors that distract the mind. Worries about health, finances, changing family roles, grief over loss, or outdated societal views on sex and aging can easily pull our minds away from the present moment. Physical changes due to age can also lead to self-consciousness, causing the mind to focus on evaluating the body instead of feeling what it offers. Furthermore, natural physiological changes might require more focus and attention to achieve the desired response. If your mind is elsewhere, the process of awakening and maintaining pleasurable sensations becomes even more difficult. What are the consequences of this mind-body disconnect? The most obvious consequence is a decline in the quality of pleasure. Even if you achieve a physical orgasm, it can feel shallow, lacking depth, and without true emotional satisfaction. It's like eating a delicious meal while worrying about something else. You can't truly savor the flavors. You're simply performing the act without truly experiencing it. This lack of connection also weakens your ability to notice the subtle signals your body is sending. You might miss pleasant sensations in unexpected areas or not realize when your body needs a change in speed or pressure. Self-pleasure becomes a rigid script performed by the logical mind instead of an intuitive dance between mind and body. In the long run, this disconnect can lead to a feeling of distance from your own body, especially regarding its sexual aspect. You might start seeing your body only as a tool that needs to be maintained or operated, rather than a living source of pleasure and connection. This feeling can spread to other aspects of your life, reducing self-esteem and overall confidence, which are often negatively impacted by the aging process. In the context of a relationship with a partner, the absence of mental presence causes even bigger problems. If you're not truly there in intimate moments, your partner might sense your detachment, your lack of enthusiasm, even if you're performing the physical actions. This can be misinterpreted as a lack of interest or attraction, causing deep hurt to the relationship. The ability to synchronize and achieve mutually pleasurable experiences is also severely impacted when one or both people are not fully present in each moment. How can you nurture the mind-body connection? The key lies in practicing mindfulness during self-pleasure. This doesn't require complex techniques, but rather a shift in attitude and attention. Create space. Choose a quiet time and place where you'll have few distractions. Turn off electronic devices. Start with your breath. Take a few minutes to focus on your breath, feeling the air moving in and out. This helps calm the mind and bring awareness to the body. Body scan. Actively guide your attention to each part of your body, from head to toe, noticing any sensations present without judgment. Focus on sensation. As you begin stimulation, actively direct your attention to the sensations arising. Feel the warmth, the vibration, the changes in pressure, the spreading waves of pleasure. Be curious about them. Notice and return. Your mind will likely wander. That's natural. When you notice yourself thinking about something else, don't criticize yourself. Gently acknowledge the thought, then slowly bring your attention back to the pleasant sensations in your body, to your breath. Repeat this process whenever your mind drifts. Integrate emotions. Allow yourself to feel any emotions that arise, be they joy, relaxation, or even more difficult feelings. Simply observe them without needing to change or judge them. Practicing the mind-body connection may require patience and practice, but the rewards are incredibly worthwhile. A deeper, richer self-pleasure experience, bringing not just physical comfort, but also peace, acceptance, and a true connection with yourself. This is a strong foundation for a healthy and fulfilling sex life at any age. However, cultivating the mind-body connection won't be perfect if we limit our attention to only a few familiar areas. There's another mistake related to the scope of exploration that's causing us to miss out on a large part of our potential for pleasure. Let's consider the fifth mistake. Mistake number 5. Neglecting whole-body exploration. Limiting pleasure to the genitals. This is when you only focus on the genital area. Our culture often tends to focus excessively on the genitals when it comes to sex and pleasure. This leads to a common mistake in self-pleasure. We only pay attention and give stimulation to these obvious areas, completely neglecting or underestimating the pleasure potential of the rest of the body. We might touch the genital area, but forget that our entire skin, from the top of our head to our fingertips and toes, is a sensory organ, a pleasure map full of potential waiting to be discovered. This self-limitation is significantly impoverishing our experience. Why is whole-body exploration even more important after 60? As we've discussed, age brings physiological changes. Sensitivity in the genitals might decrease slightly for some people. Blood flow may take longer to increase. However, the exciting thing is, while some areas might become less sensitive, others might actually develop new sensitivity or become more important in generating overall sensation. For example, skin might become more sensitive to light touches, or areas like the neck, earlobes, lower back, inner thighs could become unexpectedly powerful sources of stimulation. Focusing only on the genitals is like reading just one chapter of a fascinating book. You might get the main storyline, but you miss all the richness of the characters, the subtle details, and the wider landscape. By expanding your exploration to the entire body, you not only increase your potential for pleasure, but also compensate for any changes that might occur in the genital area. You're creating a broader network of pleasurable sensations, where many different areas can contribute to the overall experience. Furthermore, touching and exploring the entire body helps strengthen the mind-body connection we discussed in the previous mistake. It helps you feel more connected to your whole body, not just the parts that might be directly related to sex. This can significantly improve body image and self-esteem, factors often negatively impacted by the aging process. What are the consequences of neglecting the whole body treasure? The most obvious consequence is missed opportunity. You're missing out on countless pleasant sensations, subtle waves of pleasure that could originate from unexpected areas. The self-pleasure experience becomes limited and less enjoyable than its true potential. The lack of whole-body exploration also contributes to the neural boredom mentioned in mistake number 2. If you only stimulate a few fixed points, your nervous system has fewer opportunities to learn and respond to different types of sensations from different areas. More importantly, neglecting parts of your body can reinforce feelings of detachment or even negativity towards body parts not directly related to biological function. You might focus only on what works or doesn't work in the genital area, forgetting the beauty and sensory potential of your entire physical self. In a relationship, focusing only on the genitals during self-pleasure can unintentionally create a similar expectation in sex with a partner. You or your partner might skip important foreplay, bypassing caressing and touching the whole body, activities that are crucial for building intimacy, arousal, and preparing the body to receive deeper sensation. Especially after 60, foreplay and whole-body stimulation often become more important than ever to achieve the desired response. If you're used to getting straight to the point when you're alone, you might struggle to be patient and enjoy this process with a partner. How to start exploring your whole body. Set aside dedicated time for this. It doesn't have to be linked to the goal of reaching orgasm in the genitals. Treat it like a date with your own body. Use massage oil or lotion. This reduces friction and enhances sensation on the skin. Choose a type with a pleasant scent, if you like, and that is safe for your skin. Start slow. Gently caress and massage areas you usually ignore. Pay attention to the sensations under your fingertips and your body's response. Explore different areas. Don't forget your scalp, earlobes, neck, shoulders, waist, abdomen, sides, inner thighs, knees, soles of your feet, fingers, toes. Be curious. Vary pressure and speed. Experiment with touches as light as a feather, long strokes, gentle or slightly firmer massage. Pay attention to feedback. Observe which areas feel pleasant, relaxing, or even a little arousing. Don't judge, just notice. Combine with breath. Breathe deeply and slowly throughout the exploration, helping to enhance relaxation and connection. Exploring your entire body doesn't just enrich the self-pleasure experience, it's also an act of self-love and acceptance. It opens the door to a wider sensory world, helping you connect more deeply with your body and enhance your potential for pleasure at any age. Don't limit your joy to a narrow range. So, in this part 2, we've explored 2 crucial mistakes related to connection: neglecting the link between mind and body, and limiting pleasure to the genital area instead of exploring the whole body. Understanding these deeper connections is key to expanding your experience. However, there are still 2 final essential factors, and the overall conclusion that will complete the picture. We'll dive into the vital importance of essential support elements and the profound impact of your emotional state in Part 3, the final part of this series. Don't miss this important conclusion. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have notifications turned on so you get alerted as soon as part 3 is released. If you found this part 2 helpful, please hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in part 3.